Good morning, everyone. I don't even know what time it is. Almost 9 o'clock here in Montana. The gentleman I work with loves wood as much as I do, and he was working on this walking stick, and he gave it to me. I just blown away. I really honor that. I mean, it's yeah, this is a cool thing. I'm really excited. Uh, yeah. What do you have as far as things that you makes you feel comfortable? Some people every day carry knives, multi tools, uh, straight blade, fixed blade, folding knives, good multi tool. I need to carry. I've got a few multi tools, but the traveling I do, I don't want to take a chance on make a decision of getting rid of it or mailing it home. So, said I've got that pocket knife. I went and bought some toenail clippers. This is what they had. I used them yesterday, and there was no rough edges or nothing on my fingernails. Uh, Things like that. I don't carry fingernail clippers because they're small and they're generally just one use. With the larger toenail clippers, I can clip my nails, fingernails, toenails, uh, cut a end off a zip tie, string. There's a lot of uses for toenail clippers, and people don't think about that. And I went to the store several times, and I just it never got on my list, and I forget. And that can come back and bite us in the butt. You go to the store, you do this, do that, and then stores are set up to draw attention. They have these things that catch your eye at the end caps, or they have red or yellow clearance, reduced price, and that draws your attention, and that's a whole sales tactic to draw your attention, and that will distract you from I'm going in and blinders on, I'm going straight to this, I'm getting that, and I'm getting out. How often does that work? Sad to say, and there are times that I do. I make a beeline. There's certain thing or few things that I need to get out. And yeah, like if somebody sends me to the store, I need you to pick up this real quick. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not in there to shop. I'm not in there to, look at clearance aisles, which I love. And, it's a distraction from your intended goal is to go in, get the listed stuff, and get out. But there's always something that catches your eye that diverts you from that task. And that's with social medias, mainstream, certain entities, you know, governing certain things. Yeah, they're trained to do this. Honestly, they are trained to do this. And again, I bring it up. Hostage negotiation. You have to do that and divert their intentions the best you can. Now, there's some that are just hardcore and they, there's no diversion at all to what they want to do, which is harm. But there is that chance. When you're dealing with a mega population of people within a community, city, county, state, a nation, a country, a worldwide population. Where we at right now, for one thing, it is worldwide. And reactions and resistance is kicking off worldwide. There's various types of enforcement. Pleased to do this, to do that, or else restrictions on what you can normally do. Yeah. I kind of went off in that realm there, but what do you have on you on a daily basis in your bag? I got, I always have my bags. I bought tent stakes, them long ones, and I wish I would have. See, I messed up and I was going to put some in my bag. I bought 10 tent stakes. They are probably 8 to 10 inches long, the aluminum stakes. And normally they're almost $2 a piece. But I got them, they were on sale for 61 cents a piece. So I got 10. So things like that I keep in my bag. Those stakes can be used for shelter, securing something, trying to keep it from blowing away. Maybe a enclosed shelter, a tent, a makeshift sun cover, things like that. They can be used for multiple things, and not to mention, they can be used as self-defense. Short or long, put it on a stick as a way to get food, maybe frogs, fish, maybe a snake. If you have something that runs up into an area, you can have it on the end of a stick and maybe get them that way. There's so many uses that we have to think, what can I use this for? I mean, hand, feet, wire, string. You have to be careful with it because it's not designed for that. on like a little fine wire. I've used it on strand wire, like speaker wire or something like that. Multi-uses. What can you use things for? Your phone. Say you want to be found. You can, a lot of times it'll still text. And texting SOS, as long as your phone's going, they can find out where you're at. Yeah, they know where you're at. They know where I'm at. They will know that I'm videoing. But if it's low battery, you can turn it off, and this screen, if you clean it real good, it will reflect the sun. Have you ever had someone sitting in the passenger seat and they set their phone on their leg, or they set it somewhere just right and the sunlight is, hey man, do something with that. It's blinding me. Yeah, it can be used as a reflecting device. So think about, what do you carry with you that can be used for multiple things? A walking stick. It helps maintain the balance. It's just a sense of security. I can use it to defend myself. I can use it to, take care of something that's coming at me, like some kind of wildlife, a snake, a badger, or bobcat, or whatever. Your mind just let it go wild as far as what kind of wildlife is in your area that could come at you. So that's a sense of security. I have that. I can keep things at bay. I can kill a snake if I have to. I normally don't. I usually let them go on. On a normal day. I see stuff, and I just shoo them on their way. I have no desire to kill them. Now, if I'm traveling and trying to go home, like I think I've said before, it takes 15 days, 16 days to hike from here to home. Granted, I would find some other alternative transportation. But if I see a snake, it's dinner. Yeah, it's dinner. I'm gonna eat it. A rabbit. Things like that. What I do want to do for this gentleman here that made that walking stick, I want to find something to make a throwing stick. I love those. I love those. I've talked about those. They are, if you get down and you can, I'd rather do that as far as small game than shooting. I don't want to fire off a gun or waste ammo, make that noise, give up my location, bring attention to myself by firing a firearm, shooting. If I can do it quickly, snares, throwing stick, walking stick, some type of device, and utilize the tent stakes as a way to get food, That's what we need to be thinking of. What do you carry? What do you have in your vehicle? What do you have in your pockets right now? That if you had to hit the road, walking, hiking, or drive as far as you can, what do you have available? And if you have to ditch the vehicle that you're in, what can you reasonably carry that will help you along the way? There's, a lot of people got, I can carry 50, 60 pounds and da-da-da, and you want to carry that 500 miles, 1,000 miles, day after day, because I know me, if I carry a 10, 15 pound bag as I'm going along, I'm going to find stuff that I can use, and that's going to increase my weight. So I may end up with 30 something pounds by the time I get halfway down the road or get home. The things that you accumulate. Water is heavy, so we got to make that water safe to drink. Then we have to carry that water, because we don't know from one water source to the other what the distance is. How far is that? Do we have enough water to make it from this water source to the next one? Do you have a map? I've got the maps to get through each state to get home. Once I hit my state, I know where I'm at. I know what routes to take, because I've lived there all my life. And I have places to go to between here and there. I know a lot of Wyoming, because I spend a lot of time there. I know a little bit. I know a good 2 or 3 route. Well, actually one real good route that will walk almost a straight line in Colorado. Now, when I get towards central Colorado, I'm still working on that if I have to. But I have places and sources in each state that I can get home. And it says 15 days. Probably more like 20. Unless you can steadfast, steady, go. Weather will hinder your ability to make good time. Obstacles, threats along the way, ailments, you have to rest, things like that. So, what do you have on you right now that you can survive with? You can utilize multi-uses to survive. What do you have? Hope everybody has a good day. I'll probably be back on later on. I had a kind of a blah couple of days. Just wasn't feeling right. So it's probably because I've been eating a little better, believe it or not, and some vitamins. So my body's like, up, hello. What are you doing? We were just fine. Don't be messing with it. But anyway, hope everybody's doing good. Think about what I said. What do you have? Take care and learn something new. See you.